Okay, I'm in Sweden, Stockholm, Sweden again. Later in the morning, it's 10:22, back in familiar aircraft, the Aussie aerobatic version of the MB-339. So my ground crew's just doing external checks. So put the control surfaces with full flaps, and back to half flaps. Cool. Air brake down. Can you see that? Got to duck down. And should see it going up. Oh, there it is. Down. Up. Very good. Okay. Lights are on. Engine spooling up fine. Okay, so let's get my guy to hop out of the way. Give me the thumbs up and a nod. Very good. And a nod. Oh, where's he gone? I think he's over behind those trees. Very sensible. Right, so very brief route. I think it's only about 30 miles, exactly 30 miles. Classical Elegance. So we've got better weather than my previous two flights here, and everything should be nice and clear, plus familiar aircraft. So let's see how we go. Brakes off. 30 knots, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, rotating 6 degrees, and not a great lift off actually. Gear up, flaps coming up as we go through 160 knots. Cool. So let's slow up, stay at 200 knots. I'm going to turn to the right. Look at the golf ball there. Mike India Golf 1.
Brahma Tower MiG-007 continue for west departure.
Okay, so fairly familiar with this aircraft. So in this sweeping right hand turn, we're looking for the football stadium. So in a jet like this, let's change the channel actually.
Generic Sierra Echo, Tango Charlie.
There we go.
Generic Sierra Echo, Tango Charlie Lima.
Oh, they're talking everywhere. Right, so there's the airport right there, and the stadium should be somewhere. There it is, 1 o'clock. The closing roof on it. Let's watch my speed there. Very cool. Right, so we swing past that, follow the road. There it is. Much clearer than this morning. We're still flying into the sun. And we're looking next for the Ericsson Dome, I think, which is just straight ahead of us. Let's check. No, Stockholm City Hall on the river. Yep. The first 4 waypoints are pretty much in a straight line. So it's going to be this, probably the last building on the right here, just before the river. There it is. Very elegant. Just do a little loop over that. That's the one. Beautiful spring colours here this morning. bit of glare. But we're coming around again. There it is, just before the bridge. Lots of interesting buildings here actually, and you'll see pictures in the gallery I took on that next little island there. Went round on foot with my Kodak Instamatic. Shot a few reels. Some lovely facades, inscriptions, statues. There it is, beautiful gilded tower. Right, so we continue down the road towards Ericsson Dome, which is very easy to see. We keep flying past that. Now, I took the liberty of looking at the my own briefing notes, which is always a good idea, because in the last mission I found it a bit hard to see this intersection, but now I know where it is. In fact, see the lake? 11 o'clock just off the canopy. It's at the start of that lake. There's Ericsson Dome and some stadium next to it. That's where they designed those, what do they call those, Palm Pilots? No, I'll think of it in a minute. Used to be all the rage. Anyway, let's try to find this, and then we're heading across there to an airport. Oh, there, okay, it wasn't the first body of water, it's the second body of water. So let's go left a bit. And here it is, here it is, here it is. One intersection. Yeah, it's pretty hard to see in the very early morning light. Quite distinctive there, with that lake pointing to it like an arrow. Okie dokie. Actually consulting my map now, it was not this intersection, it was the previous body of water there, about 1.5 miles north. Not to worry too much. It's not like we're dropping a precision load or anything this morning. So heading across these bodies of water in a southwesterly direction. Let's climb a bit, see if we can visually ID the airport. It's supposed to be VFR flying after all. It's like a treasure hunt, this one. From this airport. There it is. Centre screen, and then we're heading up along. That's probably the hardest part of that mission, actually, just finding that corner. But you can always refer to this waypoint 4 WP4. See, just back up there behind us, and where it says ESCN, that's waypoint 5. I placed it right over that airport. The airport kind of obscures the waypoint. So here we go. Found the airport. So I reckon use the map to find waypoint 4 on this mission, but the rest of them are easy to see. So now, having found that airport, we fly straight up that body of water. It's fairly easy. 4,000 feet, things look pretty great. Okay, so I'll make a note in the notes that waypoint 4 you probably should refer to your map. So what's waypoint 5 is, well, was the airport. Waypoint 6 is this bridge, second bridge just here, and then kind of veering up to the right and we'll see a castle. There we go, it's waypoint 5. Now veering slightly right, slightly to the right, following the water. Heading about 010 really. Oh, you can see an aircraft there at 12 o'clock, see the red light moving to the left. You see that bridge straight ahead? I think the castle's just to the left of that. Just look before we turn. And here it is. Beautiful. Drottningham Slot, something like that. Get a happy snap of that. Get a couple actually. This is very pretty. Very nice indeed. Righto, and we should be able to see the airport actually. Yep, I can see that golf ball thingy. Now that will not show up in the standard scenery. It's part of one of these VFR add-ons that I've linked to below. But as I'm saying a lot these days, now that I've started to use these glorious enhancements myself, I do not develop the missions with all this great gear turned on. But bearing in mind, in a couple of years' time, everybody's version will look like this, I'd say, if not sooner. So here we are. How long that was? There we go, 12.5 minutes in a fast mover. Nice. Let's talk to the tower. That would be at Bromma Airport. And Mike India Golf 3.
Brahma Tower MiG-007 is 1 miles northeast, 1,200 feet with Yankee to land. MiG-007 Brahma Tower. Altimeter 29er, decimal 9er, wind 263 at 27. Fly left base runway 30.
Mike India.
MiG-007, follow the aircraft on base. Wind 263 at 27. Cleared to land runway 30.
Mike India Golf 1.
Okay,
I'm pretty much heading almost perfectly in a reciprocal heading, so I'm just going to mark that. Right. I did say left base, but I'm way out to the right. It's runway 30 about centre screen. Now it said follow the other aircraft, I believe. Oh yeah, it must be that one. Okay. Let's do that. And I like it when those kind of things happen. Look at that. Gorgelicious. Let's slow up. I don't know what kind of aircraft it is. It might be a slow mover. Bet it is. He's not exactly on final yet. Must be turning in shortly. Yeah, I think you'll have to go around. Is he landing? He is. Yeah, it's some kind of prop aircraft. Okay, we'll have to fly by and go around. There he goes. It's awesome. Yep, we passed the tower. Making him spill his coffee.
007, go around.
Mike India Golf 1.
Going around MiG-007.
Going around. You see it left. Left base, I'm sure, so we'll go left. Yep, that guy's landing right now. Super cool.
Generic Lima Lima Tango exit runway when able.
He's down. There he is. That red light. Just before the wing pod. Nice. Okay, we're at 1,000 feet, 249 knots, just pretty spot on.
007, follow the aircraft on the runway. Wind 263 to 27.
Cool.
Cleared to land runway 30.
Mike India Golf 1.
Lima Lima Tango exit runway when able.
What a difference a few hours make. It was so hard to fly this in that poor light this morning. This is easy, it's so gorgeous. Plus though, the aircraft I'm not familiar with. So we're going to turn around this church. We're going to drop the flaps once.
007, did you copy?
Twice, I did. Mike India Golf 1.
Cleared to land runway 30
Gear down.
007.
That's great.
Generic Lima Lima Tango, turn next taxiway.
Okay, let's back off on the throttle. We've got 3 greens, gears down, fuel's good. Flaps are down. Coming a bit low as usual. .143 knots, we've got plenty of speed up. Okay, we're on glide slope now.
Generic Lima Lima Tango, turn next taxiway. MiG-007, go around.
Ah, come on! Why didn't that guy get off the runway? Surely. You said go around, okay. Gear up. Flaps up. Where is that guy?
MiG-007, did you copy?
Mike India Golf 1.
Generic Lima Lima Tango, contact ground on 121.
Now he's off the runway.
605.
Okay. Alright, we'll do a short, very short approach.
121.605, generic Lima Lima Tango.
Can't get too much shorter than that actually. Yeah, we'll go around that church again. I'm sure they're used to it.
MiG-007, did you hear my last transmission?
Mike India Golf 1.
Going around MiG-007. MiG-007, wind 263 at 27. Cleared to land runway 30.
Mike India Golf 1.
Cleared to land runway 30, MiG-007.
Right, gear down. Flaps down twice. It's a pretty wide turn this time. I was looking for that church, but okay, not to worry. Let's focus on the job at hand. Gears down, 3 greens, fuel's good, flaps are down. 133 knots. Oops, let's try and get a better view there. That's it. Okay, 116, well, 110 at threshold. We've got 109, pretty close. Coming down too fast, we've got a stall warning, right on the edge. Yep, kind of greased it in. Not my best by a long shot, and definitely not my worst. Going out.
6007, turn next taxiway.
I don't know why he couldn't get off the runway quickly. Anyway.
6007, contact ground on 121.605.
I shall do. Mike India Golf 1.
121.605,
So there we go. Now it's 20 minutes, so we spent the last 5 minutes trying to land, but that's the way it goes. It's all part of the fun. So there we go. Stockholm West. It's a nice little trip. Just remember to use your map, onboard map, to find waypoint 4. Not that it's critical, because you'll still be able to find the airport just by looking out the window. And there we go. Great fun.